Or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Breaking right now, it's a golden day on Wall Street as tech stocks continue to soar. All your major indices are nearing all-time highs. It's how powerful the rally itself has become.
The market just wants to go up, and a lot of the economic stuff that's coming out is favorable. Hey, this thing's going up, this market's going up, the economy is growing.
The economy is growing. Wait a minute. That's not what we were told last week. The economy is not growing. We're not hitting 4%. We're not hitting 5%. We're not even hitting 3%. In fact, the quarter we're in right now may be negative. So they just don't tell us the truth. But it doesn't stop us from buying stocks. When you hear this kind of mumble-jumble, these jibber-jabbers, and they keep on promoting the market as the best market ever, what you do is find the strongest stocks that the institutions are buying. Now, I'm talking about the big hedge funds, the big insurance companies. When you find the stocks that the insurance companies and the hedge funds and the largest banks are buying, that's where you want to be. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Today, again, we just never get the truth. The reason the market is up is we have some short covering going on. In fact, the whole rally, where we got a 20% rally since December 25th or 26th, was short covering. Short covering. But they're not going to tell us that. In other words, when the market dropped, it dropped because we had interest rates that the economy could not handle. We dropped over 20%. And what's amazing to me is this, is these financial show jibber-jabbers, they don't talk about the crash of 2018. You ever notice that? They never talk about the crash. We had a crash. When we had similar crashes in 1987, we had a 22% crash. The market dropped 22% after the market rallied 422% for about 4 years. 2008, we had a 20% crash after the market rallied about 456%. In 2018, I warned on January 16, 2018, we would have a crash in 2018. And I said that it would capitulate, meaning the worst month would be December. I was right on both because we get messages from the market. It wasn't I was a genius. We get messages from the market. People think a market just crashes. That all came from 1987. When everybody went to lunch, they came back. The market was down 500 points. And from there forward, everyone thinks, oh, the market can crash any moment. It doesn't work that way.
Suddenly, it was a free fall, a better than 22% tumult in the Dow, and nervous traders were looking over their shoulders.
Now, that was in 1987. Now, what amazes me, they should be telling us the truth. They should be telling you the truth who are not professionals. Professionals like me, and of course my members, we have been buying into this nonsense, buying into the rumor of this dumb rumor of we're going to get a deal with China. Oh, we'll get a deal, but it's going to be a nothing burger. It's going to be a nothing burger because China will never agree to the most important part of the deal. China, if you continue to steal our technology, then we have the right, we want you to sign on the contract, we have the right to put more tariffs on you. You think they're going to agree with that? Of course not. They'll never agree to that. China, why would they? They're our bank. Let's think about this. Would you have a small business? Would you go to your bank if you had a small business and threaten them? Would you threaten your banker? Would you take him out to golf and throw him in one of the ponds or hit him over the head with a club? No. Well, we can't do that either with China. China's our banker. They hold all our treasuries. My God, if we woke up one morning and they started to sell our treasuries, interest rates would go to 20%. We'd be in a deeper depression in 1929. But what gets me, again, is they sit there and they keep color-coding this rally as if it was normal, that everything's just fine. It's not normal. It's not fine, but it's fine to make money. Look at our stocks. They're bragging how the first quarter of 2019, the stock market got returns of 10%. Well, my members, if they're following me with our 5 stocks, our portfolio of 5 stocks, we've been for more for 2 years. The first quarter, we're up over 15%. So we're doing better than they are. But that's not the point here. The point is we need to get some truth. And we never get truth from these guys. So here we are, October of 5th, 2018. We had a market crash. They don't even call it a crash. They call it a slight correction. In 1987, they didn't call the 22% crash a slight correction. In 2008, they didn't call the 20% crash a slight correction.
The American financial system is rocked to its foundation as top Wall Street institutions topple under a mountain of debt.
So now we have this new crash of October 5th, 2018. And the catalyst was they pushed rates up. And when they pushed the rates up, they did it to create an illusion the economy was terrific. When you push rates up, that means the economy's doing well. So they wanted to take parking space in our head. We had this great economy because every day that's all they ever said. Remember now, Trump, when he was a candidate, was saying how this economy sucked, that the stock market was a big, fat, ugly bubble. Well, he changed his tune. This whole rally, again, when we dropped and we had the crash of 20%, which I projected on January 16, 2018 would happen. I want everybody to mark down this date, January 16th, today. That Phil Grandy said, on this date, January 16th, this is the beginning of the stock market crash. And it's the beginning. We haven't ended it. What happened is they came in and intervened. Kudlow and his boys, they came in and intervened. They said, we got to stop this. We got to stop this. Let's create an illusion. Let's create a story. Let's create a narrative. Let's get into parking space in ahead of these folks out there. Because after all, they're all sitting on the world's largest stupid bench. And they did. And soon everybody had to cover their short positions. That's what moved the market up. But remember, we're climbing a mountain. Think of you're climbing Mount Everest, and the guy next to you says, well, we're going to put a backpack on you, and we're going to put 100 pounds of rocks in your backpack. That's what we're doing right now. And as you're climbing, they point, they say, look at that guy up there. Isn't he doing fantastic? Not knowing, while they're taking this photo for a sports magazine, that he's got 500 pounds of rocks in his backpack, and he's soon going to get killed. But see, as technicians, we don't care. It doesn't matter. This is not like the 60s, the 70s, and the 80s where we bought stocks based on fundamentals, based on margins of a company, based on how much free cash flow they had. We don't have to care about that anymore. That's what's beautiful about the market. The market has turned to technology. So all you're doing is following the money. And the big money, the big institutions, the big hedge funds, which, by the way, the hedge funds are out of the market right now. Nobody on CNBC is telling you that. Nobody's on Fox telling you that. Nobody on CNN is telling you that. Hedge funds are sitting on the sideline. They're not even in the market right now because they know what's coming. More when we get back. And when we get back, we'll take a look at how well our gang members are doing.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I will make sure that all the stocks that we are engaged in that are going up, we will get maximum returns, and we will be out of those stocks by watching our color-coded chart. You never again will have to worry about being out of an individual stock or an ETF or an index when the market crashes. You will be out before it does happen. All you got to do is join my gang, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. I'm reaching out to you. All I'm asking you to do is to reach back to the kids at St. Jude when you're making money.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
To Phil's Gang and the Stock Corner.
Phil's Gang Stock Corner is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 Stock Charts.
My MV2 color-coded chart works. It's set up, the algorithms, to track the big institutions, the biggest banks, the biggest insurance companies, the biggest hedge funds, and the flow of money generally. And we spot where that money is going. That's what a market is about. I can sit here every day and I can tell you what is wrong with the market to try to warn those folks in 401ks because you are going to get screwed again. I don't get it. I don't get it. You lost money in 1987. You lost money again in 2008. You're going to lose money again. Every time the market goes on, you lose money in a 401k because there's no way that will they mitigate your losses by letting you go short, which is so stupid. Shorting is just as easy as going long. You just do the opposite. But that's not how they make money. See, the only way they make money in your 401k, number one, is to steal it from you. 27 hidden fees where they stripped out $250 billion a month, where the corporation you're involved with, not saying all of them, of course, okay, but a lot of the corporations are working together with the mutual fund industry to screw you. They give you the worst products. How many times do you now see in the newspaper these companies being sued by their employees because of the 401k? They screw them on fees. So every day when I come on here, I know what's going on. I've been in this market, 3 years, 44 years. I'm 73 years old. I've been around a bit. The whole stock market has changed. These ads you see on the TV, they're still advertising as if we had your grandfather's market. It's amazing, these advertisements. They see these older people walking down the beach and they're in love and the sun's going down and the birds are singing. Are you out of your mind? In a 401k, you're going to be taking a BB gun to the beach and shooting the bird because you have to eat the darn thing. The 401k is a failed system. The guy who invented it comes out every day and says, this is a failed system. It's set up, it's rigged. It's rigged. And let's take a look at what our gang's doing. So it doesn't matter when you hear me. All I'm doing every day is trying to explain to you, trying to get to you, try to reach to you that these 401ks don't work. But nobody listens. As long as the market's going up, people don't even open up the report when they get it in the mail. They don't even look at it. They could care less. Oh, the market's up. And then when they listen to this every day, this kind of garbage.
It's really hard for me to find anything about this market that I don't like.
Hard to find anything about this market that I don't like? I don't like the fact that we have $22 billion in a national debt. That we're paying $22 trillion in national debt, which we're paying over $400 billion in interest, which means they had to cut back 40% their budget. The government had to cut back their budget by 40% with new roads, new bridges, new highways, new schools, new airports. I don't like the fact that we are paying, think about this, We've given corporations, like the S&P 500 corporations, that net as an aggregate, $17 trillion a year, and we turn around and we give these same people a tax cut for $1 trillion, and we get nothing in return. Oh, we were told by the jibber jabbers, and we were told by the corporation, oh, give us that tax cut, and we're going to take that money and we're going to invest it in new equipment, new technology. That means our productivity is going to go up. And when the productivity goes up, that means we don't have to hire any more people, so we can pass along a wage increase to our workers. And the wage increases are going to take out and they're going to spend it, because spending increases our GDP by 70%. Or spending increases, it contributes 70% to our GDP. So we're going to give them more money so that they can contribute. They go out and buy stuff. So that's how our economy is going to grow. It was a bold-faced lie. Let's look at some of the stocks. I'm getting off track here. Look, I'm telling you everything that's wrong with this market. All you have to look at is a couple things. Common sense tells you, look at the national debt. Look at the budget. We're spending $1 trillion a year more than we're taking in. And we're going to be doing that for 10 years. That alone is killing our economy, killing our jobs, killing our growth. And what does this jibber jabber tell us? He sees nothing. He says he sees nothing.
It's really hard for me to find anything about this market that...
Well, then why don't you get some magnifying glasses? Do something, you dope. I mean, it's unbelievable to say that. What he's saying is, you people are a herd mentality. You people who are watching me on TV, you're a herd mentality. You sit on the longest stupid bench in history. And I'm going to tell you what you want to hear.
I think the consumer is in a very healthy financial state, and I believe that the consumer...
Whoa. The consumer is in a very healthy state. How could that be? How could that be when they just said this?
People are feeling flush in their accounts, spending more than our income coming in. People are...
Wow. Let's play this again.
I think the consumer is in a very healthy financial state, and I believe that the consumer is what's going to drive this market.
The consumer's going to drive this... The consumer's going to drive this market. What? He's right about one thing. After the market crashed, they've been driving it okay, but not through wages and savings. They've been driving it through debt. Because the richest 1 percentile and the 1/2 of 1 percentile, there's 2,800 of them, what they do is they control the banks. They're the ones that give out the credit. Oh, yeah, they drive it all the way home with debt. When they buy shoes, they're not buying shoes, they're buying debt. When they buy an ice cream cone, they're not buying an ice cream cone, they're buying it debt. How's it taste? Unbelievable. What are you nuts? Hey, we'll be right back with a lot more and the truth. Join my gang. Waiting for your call.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
I've been telling you since January of 2018 the market was going to crash, and what was going to tip the market over is China and the global economy, that it was slowing. Now what are you hearing? Nobody ever talks about the bond market. I always talk about the bond market with my gang because we watch the bond market. This is how we get our returns. Give you an example. We bought in January Netflix. We also bought Nike. We bought Hess. And we bought Airlines, LUV. Those four, we have an 18% return. Again, I'm not saying every gang member made 18%. I can't say that because I don't know when they get in or when they get out. I give them the instructions when to get in and when to add to their position, when to take profits, when to get out, when to run like hell. And if they follow that, then that was the returns we had on those four stocks.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
I still don't own a chair until today, when I got a folding chair delivered to my apartment, along with some other furniture. My apartment is like unfurnished. I've been living like a completely depraved lifestyle.
$174,000 she gets a year. In 5 years, for the rest of her life, she's going to receive about $150,000 for the rest of her life. 40% of Americans make $20,000 a year or less. and she's making $174,000, and she feels deprived. How about you people in Washington start with the jobs? Stop talking about the president. Stop talking about how you're going to impeach him. Stop talking about how you're going to get rid of all the cows that fart. Stop talking about how you're going to get rid of airplanes and all this crap. Why don't you start working on jobs and wages? But see, we can't have good jobs. You know why we can't have good jobs? It's simple. You can't have a good job because corporations, the guy that runs corporations, he's looking out in the future and say, man, look at this. The economy sucks. He sees no growth. All these companies that give you a job, even small businesses, they're saying, I don't see any growth. Why am I going to hire? I don't see any growth. I'm going to start cutting back. There's no growth. Now, why isn't there any growth? Why has it for 10 years we can't even get to a growth of 3% or 3.5%? 10 years. It's called debt. It's called debt. You know, I love these jibber jabbers on TV. You know, it's amazing. When it comes to the economy, we can't grow the economy 4 or 5% because of the debt. But they're not going to tell you that. As I told you before, it's like taking an anchor off an aircraft carrier and putting it in your canoe or rowboat. What are you, nuts? They always lie about the soaring $22 trillion national debt, the $100 billion a month in deficits. They don't tell you the complete debt. Much more than that. It's $100 trillion on top of that. They blame it on these politicians, Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid. How many times do you hear that? It's always Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid. It's the fault. We got all this debt. That's a bunch of nonsense. That's a total lie. But the real culprit is the large corporations who are generating. You take the S&P 500 companies who last year, 2018, as an aggregate, generated $17 trillion. $17 trillion. But we turned around and gave them a tax break. So our checking account in the United States is short $1 trillion. In fact, it's going to cost us $1.9 trillion over the next 10 years, this stupid tax break we gave them, with the promise that they were going to increase wages by taking that money and putting in capital investments, new equipment, new machinery, all that stuff, high technology, so they can continue to produce more without having increased their labor costs. And what they'll do is take that extra money they're making, because they don't have to hire more workers to produce more goods, because they got high-tech machinery, and they're going to pass it down to Main Street. They never did that. They took and did stock buybacks. Stock buybacks. Are you kidding me? 2018, over $1 trillion alone. Stock buybacks. So the real culprit is not Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security. And then when I hear, well, we better cut defense. We better cut defense. Are you nuts? Are you nuts? Cut defense. That's the one thing we got to keep doing, because we got a bunch of cowards in Congress. So think about this. Our checking account, United States government, you go and look at it today, it's got brackets around it. So corporations net $17 trillion. We gave them this big tax cut, big tax savings. But our company, the United States government, net worth is a negative $20 trillion. So wait a minute. Our net worth is negative $20 trillion. A company, our nation called the United States of America, net worth is $20 trillion. But we turn around and we give to the corporations almost $2 trillion in tax cuts, when they're making $17 trillion. They're making net $17 trillion, and our net worth, the United States, is a negative $20 trillion, but yet we turn around and we give them a tax cut. They should be giving us something. They should be giving us something. This is why we're not growing. This is why you don't have a good job. This is why you don't have overtime. And what are they doing? They're using all this money to buy stock. Buy their own stocks so they can push up their earnings, to make their earnings look better than they are. You know, when you talk about Social Security, Medicaid, Medicare, wait a minute. Take the 35 advanced countries around the world. We're bringing in the 5th lowest total revenue as a share of GDP. Our spending on Medicare, Social Security, and Medicaid is among the lowest of the 35 advanced countries. So don't blame it on Medicare, Medicaid, and Social Security. You got to cut all Medicare, and Social Security. Got to cut the all the old folks like me. Were you kidding? This is crazy. But here's the one thing I know. You're only one. There's no out here. There is no out. We have the highest budget deficit relative to our total economy among all 35 advanced economies because of the shortage of tax revenues. We're giving companies, the 500 companies who make $17 trillion net a year, we're giving them $2 trillion in tax cuts over the next 10 years. Are you out of your mind? And then them say, well, we're spending too much on military. Are you kidding? We better spend more on military. We got a bunch of morons in Congress. Matter of fact, we got socialists in Congress right now who would surrender to Russia. The stock buyback program is where all that money went to. Here's what they also don't tell you, these guys. I'm running out of time here. Just 8 companies of the S&P 500 companies, Home Depot, Intel, Wells Fargo, JP Morgan, Oracle, Cisco, Microsoft, and Apple, through their massive stock buyback programs, have kept the other 492 companies afloat because the economy is so bad, they're really not making money. It gives an appearance of making money with doing stock buybacks. So when you do a stock buyback, you spread your earnings over fewer shares. That pushes up your earnings, and that pushes up your stock. The CEO gets profits on that stock, but it's not the truth. That's why it was a fraud. That's why you went to jail. So look, I can't change any of this. So when they come on and say this kind of stuff,
I think the consumer is in a very healthy financial state,
which is a total lie. You know that. Do you feel very healthy? 40% of you make $20,000 a year or less. The middle class has shrunk. We're shrinking. The middle class isn't going anywhere. It's getting shrunk. Those poor people. Then we hear this.
The market just wants to go up.
No, the market doesn't want to go up. Doesn't want to go up. That's short covering. That means all the big guys, all the smart guys, all the professionals, what are they doing? They're covering their short positions because they know that Trump has another fake narrative that he's going to give a 50 basis points cut. He may even do QE. On that, we're buying stock. That's why my gang right now, on the S&P alone, if you started with me in the S&P, you'd be up 13% right now. Now, you hear how I talk about negative about the market. It's all phony. But that doesn't mean I don't put my gang members in the spiders in the S&P. Of course not. We buy the spiders. We buy all the companies. That's an ETF where all the S&P 500 companies are in one basket. We're up 13%. 877-600-GANG. Please join my gang. I'm reaching out to you. You reached out to the kids at St. Jude. How's that? That's a good deal for all of us. We'll be right back after this break.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Are you tired of being lied to about some magical economic recovery that only benefits the 1 percentile? And then when the market does collapse, you're sitting there calling your broker, what do I do? When you should be shorting? Learn how to short the market. Continue to listen to my radio show, philsgang.com. Become a member, only $39.95 a month, and learn how to short.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Does your money manager send you an alert when the stock position that you're in goes up or it goes down? Does your brokerage send you an alert to get out of a stock position so you don't lose money? Of course they don't. Here at philsgang.com, we keep all of our members engaged with the stock positions that we recommend. Nobody does that for their clients. Nobody. Go to philsgang.com and become a member to get up-to-the-minute alerts. That's philsgang.com. Stop losing money and start making money with Phil's Gang.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
I've been telling you since January of 2018 the market was going to crash, and what was going to tip the market over is China and the global economy, that it was slowing. Now what are you hearing? Nobody ever talks about the bond market. I always talk about the bond market with my gang because we watch the bond market. This is how we get our returns. Give you an example. We bought in January Netflix. We also bought Nike. We bought Hess. And we bought Airlines, LUV. Those four, we have an 18% return. Again, I'm not saying every gang member made 18%. I can't say that because I don't know when they get in or when they get out. I give them the instructions when to get in and when to add to their position, when to take profits, when to get out, when to run like hell. And if they follow that, then that was the returns we had on those four stocks.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
philsgang.com is not the only way you can stay in touch with what we do throughout the day. With today's social media, you can stay up to date with Phil's Gang current events. You can find Phil's Gang on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and more. Phil's Gang Radio Show is broadcast live Monday through Friday from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook, Periscope, and, of course, YouTube. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Go to philsgang.com and find our social media buttons at the top left-hand corner of the site. philsgang.com and Phil's Gang Social Media, keeping you connected.
Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
This is a policy matter. The president and the vice president are audited. That's what happens, that audited. Congress has an oversight responsibility to see that that is happening, if it has happened, and how it has happened.
This is what the Democrats are planning to do instead of legislating. If they pass a bill like the Green New Deal legislation or ideas, it's embarrassing. It's tough to run in the next election. So they don't want to put down in writing what their agenda is. They want to talk about something else.
Can you imagine? We have a massive problem when it comes to retirees. The 401k has failed us. Because every time the market corrects, you lose money because you can't mitigate those losses. See, we mitigate our losses with our members. Why do you think we're up 13% in the S&P? Why do you think we're up CSX 12%, Costco 12%? How about Apple 20%? Now, you hear me talk about the market, you would think, wow, Phil talks about the market, you wouldn't have any money in the market. No, because I understand the market. I'm a professional. They're going to always push this market up. Remember, the market goes up 70% of the time. What are you, nuts? Look what Bush did to get the market to go up. He told people to take money out of their homes, to take the equity from their homes and go spend it. Are you out of your mind? He should have went to jail for that kind of advice. So the reason he grew his economy because people were taking money out of their equity of their home and spending it, contributing towards the spending. Obviously, it contributes 70% to our GDP. So that's how Baby Bush kept moving the economy forward, by telling people take the money out of their homes. Don't worry, because your home was going to keep going up in value. Remember that con job? Now we're sitting here, and we got an economy. We just had a stock market crash in October 2018, and then to December 2024. December 2018, and then it rallied back up, but for the wrong reasons. Because professionals like me and my members were short covering because we caught on to their deal, their lie. Okay, their lie was that we were going to get this great deal with tariffs. And by the way, if that tariff deal ever goes through, this market's going to tank. Now remember, we still are carrying that 500-pound backpack climbing Everest. Remember, the market dropped because of that 2.5% interest rate hikes. Now we're carrying that 2.5% interest rate, climbing up the mountain with it. You can't sustain it. You're going to get tired, exhausted. Your legs are going to break out from underneath you with that backpack on you. But they don't care. They don't care. Here's the other thing I hear all the time. I'll hear how excited these guys are, these jibber jabbers, right?
I think the consumer is in a very healthy financial state.
The market just wants to go up, and
market just wants to go up.
Breaking right now, it's a golden day on Wall Street as tech.
But then these same guys will say this.
I'm so confused.
He's confused. The market was going down. Barney got confused.
What the devil's going on? I mean, I can't explain this. Down, up, down. Why?
Yeah. So they switch back and forth, day to day. Day to day, these guys. 1 minute they're upbeat, next minute they're downbeat. They're telling you they're confused. And they're supposed to be the experts on TV who one day say the market's fantastic, never sees anything wrong in the market, can't spot anything wrong in the market. Wow. Then the next day when the market goes down 400 points, he's confused. And this guy's getting paid $10 million a year to be on TV and for us to listen to him. What are you, nuts? And again, still, remember this thing here with Nancy Pelosi about these tax returns. What a bunch of guys. She didn't even make any sense. She made no sense what she was talking about. Listen to her. She couldn't even get it out. Why? Listen how she's tongue-tied.
This is a policy matter. The president and the vice president are audited. That's what happens, that audit.
God, no. This is not a policy matter. She's so tongue-tied because she knows she's lying. Here's what's going on. They couldn't get him with collusion. They're not going to get him with obstruction. So now they're hoping to go get his tax returns and see in there that if he lied to the banks. So here's the problem with it. Here's just how bad these people are. By law, they can go and get the tax returns from the Treasury. They can get them. They can subpoena and get them. But here's their problem. They're private. They can't say anything about them. They can't say anything about them. That's right. So the guy who is requestioned, what's his name there, the blob? Can't remember his name. Nader, who in 1988 said, oh, no, you shouldn't open up this document.
As a matter of decency and protecting people's privacy rights, people who may be totally innocent, third parties, what must not be released at all. It's grand.
Yeah, so he said under Clinton, boy, you shouldn't release at all the report that went to from Starr to Congress. Oh no, don't. That's bad. No, don't know. But now when it comes to Trump,
we're going to work with the Attorney General, and in the hope that he will.
Shut up. So, how phony. So here's what Nancy Pelosi has to do. Here's what Nadler has to do to get it out. Remember, by law, they can request it, but by law, they can't tell anybody what's in it. However, under the law, a person of Congress, any member of the committee, can take it, walk out to the front step, have a press conference, and reveal it all. Isn't that unbelievable? Isn't that unbelievable? So the committee who's requesting the tax returns for 5 years. They can review them, but they can't leak it. They can't say anything about it. But what they are allowed to do, to give a member of that committee to go out in the House of the steps of the House, have a press conference and tell everything that's in his tax returns. Now, think about this. Should they be working on our national debt? Wouldn't it be nice that they could get our national debt down? Wouldn't it be nice they stop with the tax cuts for the large corporations so that we can get that money back into our coffers, so that our net worth of this country is not upside down, so that our checking account has nothing in it? Get that money back so we can go and improve our roads, improve our bridges, improve our ports, our airports, improve our rail, so schools, so the companies will come from Germany, companies will come from all over the world and locate here. We don't get new companies in our country. They all go to Canada because they got great highways, great bridge systems, great transportation systems. Ours are so archaic, it's unbelievable. But you think they'd work on that, wouldn't you? No, it's more important to get Trump's tax returns. So I can't change anything. We got a bunch of kids, young kids, that need help at St. Jude. We can help that. We can change that. These kids got cancer. They didn't have a chance in 1962. I know all about it. My son had cancer. In 1962, they didn't have a chance. If they had leukemia, which is one of the worst diseases for kids, 4% was the survival rate. Now it's over 90%. That's because of your generosity. So my job is to try to convince you that your 401k, you want to keep it, keep it. But why don't we also give you an alternative? Why don't you check it out? Sign up for $39.95 for 1 month. And during that month, the 5 stocks we've had for 2 years, our first quarter return is 15% better than the S&P. And why don't we work together every day on those 5 stocks? You pick one, because every day my team instructs you what to do with each one of those individual stocks. Do exactly what you're told on those stocks and you'll make money. Now, if you're not making money for some reason, you contact us and you have like your own personal coach that will bring you through it and find out what are you doing wrong. Just one stock. Just try it with one. It's a $39.95. That's it. And it's all by a color-coded chart which identifies where the money is going. That's all that counts right now. So 877-600-GANG, 877-600, please call. Try it for 1 month, just one stock for 1 month, and help one child at St. Jude. So if you're making money, only when you start making money with Phil's Gang, please donate to St. Jude. Whatever you want, a penny, $1, $100, it's up to you. We never see it because you send the money directly to St. Jude. 877-600-GANG, help yourself. Help St. Jude. And stop listening to these jibber-jabbers. Listen to the charts, and we'll teach you how to do that. Easy, simple, don't have to do a thing, actually.
To Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me.